Hey y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming across my channel, I hope you decide to stick around and join us here. I would love to have you here. If you're returning, thank you as always for your continued support. So today, you guys, I wanted to talk about non-food preps. And these are just prep items that probably will be great to have on hand. Of course, everybody preps the way they feel is necessary for their families, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got. A lot of these items will be great in a grid down situation. And a lot of these items are pretty affordable. I do realize that some people are on a budget and may not be able to go out and like get generators and bigger items. So I think this will be very fitting for those people. And it's just going to be a variety of different items. And I'm just going to go ahead and go straight into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Also, I will let you know, you may have seen some of these items before. Some of these items I've had since the beginning of my prepper journey. Other items, I think the last bigger item like this that I bought was probably like in February or March of this year. So it has been a while, but again, we're going to be checking into other resources and seeing what we can do. We do plan on getting a generator at some point. It's all about research, you guys. It's research, research, research. There's a lot that goes into making sure you're buying the right generator for you and your family. I'm pretty sure that I want to go with like a solar powered. I don't think that I want a gas powered generator for many different reasons. But again, you guys let me know in the comments down below if you have a generator, what generator you have chosen to get. But like I said, I'm kind of leaning one way more than the other. Not saying that gas is completely out. I'm just saying solar, I think, is the way that I want to go. Okay, y'all. So the first item that I picked up, and I actually picked it up sometimes last year, you guys have probably seen this before, is the Mr. Buddy propane heater. And this is simply a heater that can heat a certain amount of space. So this would be good for like one room. Maybe if you have like a living room that you can section off, of course you can put up a blanket just to keep as much heat as you can in a certain room, and you and your family can camp out in that one room. This heats up to 225 square feet of area. So again, that's why I'm kind of saying like a living room or like a family room, or wherever you feel would be the best spot for this. And of course, this is where you hook up your propane right here. But yeah, this is the Mr. Buddy and it's portable too, y'all. Obviously, it's small and compact. It doesn't weigh a lot at all. I mean, I don't know what the weight is, but it's seriously super not heavy. So this heater is it's pretty affordable when you're looking at like the big picture of everything, especially when it comes like to a generator. This is small in comparison, even though I do realize it is on the pricier side for a lot of people. I do believe I paid about $69 or $70 for this. It may be a little bit more now, because as with everything has gone up with everything has gone up in price. The next item is the Hot Hands hand warmers, and y'all, they make some that go like in your boots and everything, but this is a pack of 10. I picked these up from Walmart. This is a good just more like inexpensive way to keep warm. So this comes with 10, and I believe the price on this was like $5.97. Again, I purchased this from Walmart as well. A lot of people use these to go camping, and just like if you're without heat in general, or if it's like really, really cold and you can't warm up, this is a good way to keep warm. So just in case grid down, you can pop these open, give them to your kids. You can put them in their gloves, put them in their shoes to keep them warm. So another item for like a grid down situation to have on hand would be a solar powered radio, hand cranked. So this one you can hand crank it. This is what it looks like on the back. It also has an antenna. It does have a little light right here that you can click. So this has multiple uses. It also has a outlet right here where you can charge your phone. Again, this is like the volume, the tuning, the FM, AM, and it's just good to have on hand. You simply see there's that, you guys. But you can crank this, and it's like really simple and small. It's handheld. I mean, it literally fits in the palm of my hand. But yeah, it's just good to have on hand and add it to your prep. So another option is the Go Power Plus. So I believe I got this back in February of this year, and I got it for a really good price, again, at Walmart. I know people have a love-hate relationship with Walmart, y'all, but that's just where I get a lot of my items from. It just is the way it is. So this is the Go Power Plus. Of course, you have your on-off button. This is a great way to charge items, and then it has like the bigger outlet, like the house outlet that you would charge things in. It does have a light on it as well. This is many different uses, you guys. If you can find this, I recommend picking this up. There are a lot of content creators that have this. I don't know how hard it is to find, because when I got this back in February, it was on clearance, and I think I paid like $50 something for it. So pretty inexpensive. If you don't have a generator, this is something I feel like can tide you over until you're able to get a generator, or if you just choose not to get a generator, this is something that will be helpful. You can run a few things on this. I'm not saying you can run your whole house on it, but there are definitely things that you can run on this generator. So my next item is a candle, y'all, and this isn't like your typical candle. This is actually a LED powered candle. You have your battery right here and you switch it on. I got a whole pack of these at Sam's for like 20 bucks. And even though I have candles in the house, I felt like this was more important. Even though like your candle probably can last longer. I don't know. I haven't really like tested the two at the same time, but these are just more safe to me because I'm paranoid about fires and everything like that. It's something I've always been scared of. I don't know. So like the less chance of something catching on fire the better for me, so that's why I have these. And like I said, I don't know that you guys can see that it's got the little what do you call it, like the little what would be the wick right there that lights up. And I mean, this is another way that you can light your house if your power goes out. And again, inexpensive, 20 bucks, and I believe there was a total of like 8 to 10 of them that came in the pack. I actually picked this up during the holiday season last year, so be on the lookout, being that we're coming up on holiday season. They probably will have these. I don't know if they have them year round, but this was with like the Christmas section at Sam's. So the next item that I have, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, it's still in the box. As you can see, I didn't even take it out to record this video. Y'all know I like to keep it real over here. This was $39.98. I do have a smaller one that I've already pulled out the box and used, but I have not used my larger one. I probably should pull it out sooner rather than later. It has just been on the shelf. It's probably pretty similar to the other one that I have, which is also a Coleman. This is the classic stove, and so it is a propane stove, and it's got 2 different burners on it. So I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see it. That's 2 burners, and then you can just cook up, you can heat up water and do whatever it is that you need to do. You can cook a pot of rice and a pot of beans on it. Great to have in a grid down situation. Again, this is the Coleman propane, just a classic stove, and I feel like you have to have a way to cook your items if at all possible, if you guys can spare. Like I said, this probably has gone up in price. I would be surprised if it hasn't. You guys let me know in the comments if you have come across this and it's like the same price. But again, this was purchased like last year in like the very beginning of like my prepper journey. That's embarrassing to say that I haven't opened this, but again, y'all, I do have another stove that I opened and have used, so if that makes a difference. I mean, I could have pulled this out the box and like said, y'all, you know, this is great, but I'm keeping it real. I mean, I'm an honest person, so no, I have not used it. Y'all don't come for me in the comments. But I highly encourage you guys, if you get an item, definitely take it out of the box and use it. That way you can become familiar with it. Next item that I have to show you is this like homemade toilet. So this is a Campo toilet lid. This is a bucket that I got from Tractor Supply, and inside, if you look at it, it looks like a regular toilet seat. And then on the inside, if you look even closely, if you guys see that white powdery substance right there, that is actually something to neutralize and mask the odor of like your business that you do in here. So this is just a really inexpensive option for if the grid goes down. Of course, you can go out back and like dig a hole and pop a squat, but if you don't want to do that, you can, I mean, this investment, I believe the Campo brand lid, and it came with 3 bags, cost around $20. So I am going to show you guys the little bag that it came with. So this is what the bag looks like. It's like a little Ziploc bag. Once you open that, this is what the trash bag looks like. So it doesn't come out any more than this. And inside is where you have your little powdery substance in there. And then once you get done doing what you have to do, put it back in there, seal it up, and dispose of it. Now, I will tell you that you can go and buy trash bags from anywhere. These are just the 3 samples that came with, or the 3, I would call them samples, 3 bags that came with it. Of course, I have some trash bags in the house, as well as kitty litter. I spent about $3 or $4, you guys, and got a little jar of kitty litter to mask the odors. Of course, you can use whatever it is you want. Some people use wood chips even to mask the odor. So it's just your personal preference and what you choose to use. Like I said, for me, I'm just going to use kitty litter, and we have tons of bags. This bucket costs like $5 or $6. I could have got a cheaper one, but this is, you know, just the one I had on hand already, so I didn't want to go out and purchase another one. So you guys, that is another great option for a grid down situation. So these little critters decided to come out. They ain't been out here the whole time, I feel like, unless I just don't remember hearing them. But now that I'm outside, they want to come out. 3 items that I'm going to go over, just written down, you guys. So a washboard, I know that's probably something that a lot of people think is so trivial and that might not be something that you need to have in a grid down situation. But if your washer and dryer goes out, you're not gonna have a way to wash clothes. So what I did was I purchased a washboard from Amazon. It was pretty inexpensive. Keep in mind, when I ordered this, I was thinking that it was going to be bigger, and it's not exactly what I want. So I'm going to have to get another one, but it's something that I can definitely use. It's just not as big as I thought it was going to be. So it's like a big, well, not a big old, it's a small little plastic round tub, and it has like the grooves in it where you can actually scrub back and forth. I would like an old-timey washboard, but those are like impossible to find, and the few that I found were like several $100s, and I can't justify spending like $300 or $400 on a washboard, y'all. I just can't do it. The last item that I want to talk to you guys about is something that I just kind of thought of, and it's a compass, y'all. A compass, you know, it has your directions north, south, east, west. You guys, I rely on my GPS sometimes, but in a grid down situation, obviously you won't be able to use like a GPS, your phone, or anything. So a compass is good to have on hand, especially if you're like me. My sense of direction is like so bad. It's just, I have never been great with sense of direction. Me trying to explain to somebody how to get to a location is terrible. So I think that would just be good in your preps to have. You can even like keep one on you, keep one in your bug out bag. That way you can know where you're going if it gets to the point where you have to walk to your bug out location or something. That just gives you a better sense of direction, so you're just not out like spinning around in circles, because I would be without a compass. I would just be, you know, spinning around in circles trying to figure out where I'm going. Of course, there are other ways where you can figure out like where you're going, like far as direction wise, but to me that would be one of the simpler ways. Just let me know in the comments if a compass is something that you picked up, and what do you guys think about picking up a compass. But yeah, that's the end of this video, you guys. I will be doing more videos like this again. As I said, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.